The perfect operations lie that's costing you millions. You know, the biggest lie in business consulting is that you need perfect operations before you scale. And if you believe it, you're literally watching millions walk out the door while you're still perfecting your flowcharts. Stay with me because I'm going to expose the exact lie that's keeping you small. And I'm going to share the real reason adaptive competitors are stealing your biggest opportunities and give you my 8-point chaos advantage system that lets you capture $1 million contracts while your competitors are still in planning mode. I'm David White, and over 4 decades of building businesses, I've watched the same tragic pattern repeat itself hundreds of times. CEOs who think they need perfect systems before they can grow, while scrappier competitors eat their lunch. I've been on both sides of this equation. I've been the guy obsessing over perfect processes, and I've been the guy who snatched contracts worth millions whilst the professional competitors were still getting their ducks in a row. And let me tell you, perfection is the enemy of profit. I learned this the hard way back when I was building my SEO agency. One lesson changed everything about how I think about scaling operations. Picture this, it's 2004 and a major logistics company's primary provider just imploded during peak season. We're talking about a crisis that could shut down their entire operation right before their busiest quarter. They needed someone immediately, not next month, not after a thorough evaluation process, but right now. I had 2 competitors bidding against me. One was a beautifully organized operation. I mean, these guys had processes so well documented you could run their business from their manual. Everything was color coded, every contingency planned. They were the poster child for operational excellence. The other competitor? Well, let's just say their operations looked like they were held together with coffee and good intentions. Guess who got the emergency contract worth $500,000 annually? Not the perfectly organized competitor. They needed 3 weeks to determine if they could accommodate the scope within their established frameworks. By then, the client would have been bankrupt. The scrappy competitor got it because they said yes first and figured out the details while delivering results. That contract turned into a multi-million-dollar relationship because they proved they could adapt faster than market conditions could change. Meanwhile, the perfect operation is probably still optimizing their processes for opportunities that no longer exist. Here's what I've observed across hundreds of businesses over those 4 decades. The companies that wait for perfect systems miss every major opportunity. Andy Grove, former CEO of Intel, warned us, success breeds complacency. Complacency breeds failure, and only the paranoid survive. But here's what most people miss. Paranoia isn't about fear. It's about staying ready to move when others are paralyzed by their own perfection. While perfectly optimized companies are documenting processes, adaptive competitors are capturing emergency contracts worth millions. Your speed of operational evolution determines your survival rate, not the elegance of your current systems. Operations are a luxury you can't afford in a rapidly changing market. It's like polishing the brass on the Titanic while someone else is building lifeboats. The market doesn't care about your internal perfection. It rewards whoever solves problems fastest when conditions change unexpectedly. And here's the brutal truth. Every day you spend perfecting your current operations is a day your adaptive competitors are capturing the opportunities you're preparing for. So how do you scale without falling into the perfection trap? Well, after building multiple successful ventures and watching countless others rise and fall, I developed what I call the rapid scale operations philosophy. It goes against everything traditional consultants teach, but it works in the real world. First principle, build internal flexibility with external reliability instead of internal perfection with external fragility. Your customers need consistent outcomes, not perfect processes. They don't care if your internal operations look like organized chaos, as long as they get results. Second principle, scale capacity, not complexity. Most businesses add layers of complexity when they grow. Smart businesses add adaptive capacity. The difference? Complexity slows you down, capacity speeds you up. Third principle, perfect your response time, not your systems. In a rapidly changing market, the ability to pivot quickly matters more than the ability to execute perfectly. As Jeff Bezos said, what's dangerous is not to evolve. Your competitors are betting on stability in an unstable world. You're betting on adaptability in any world. This creates what I call controlled opportunism. You're ready to seize unexpected chances while maintaining commitments to existing clients. Here's the beautiful irony. When you stop obsessing over perfect operations internally, your external results become better than companies with perfect systems. Your flexibility becomes your competitive advantage. When you implement this approach, everything changes. You'll say yes to profitable opportunities, while competitors say no because it doesn't fit their process. You'll capture emergency contracts because you can adapt in hours, not weeks. You'll scale revenue without scaling complexity because your operations grow stronger under pressure rather than breaking. Most importantly, you'll build authority in your market. Every time you deliver results when perfect systems fail, your reputation grows. Clients remember who showed up when it mattered, not who had the cleanest organization chart. Your speed of adaptation becomes your brand differentiator. While competitors optimize themselves into irrelevance, you'll be capturing the opportunities they're still planning for. I've distilled everything I've learned about rapid scaling into my 8-point chaos advantage system. This isn't a theoretical framework. These are battle-tested strategies that have helped my clients capture millions in unexpected opportunities while their competitors were still in planning mode. It shows you exactly how to build operations that scale with speed rather than perfection, so you never miss another $1 million opportunity because you weren't ready. Check out my website, davidwhiteconsulting.com, and under training, you'll find a link to the 8-point chaos advantage system, or click the link below to get your free copy of the 8-point chaos advantage system. While your competitors perfect their processes, you'll be perfecting your profits. Remember, perfect operations are a luxury you can't afford. Adaptive operations are a necessity you can't ignore. The market is moving whether you're ready or not. The question is, will you be seizing opportunities or still preparing for them? Get the system that I've produced for you and start scaling with speed instead of perfection.